quick little video on how I make my seat pans. I make different styles of seat pans. Usually I make them, they kind of flipped up like the tractor style. They hold you in there a little bit better, but this one I wanted it to look a little more slick and lay on the fender. So all you do is you take, you know, a piece of fucking cardboard paper, whatever you got, you know, some thick paper, and you cut this groove. I use the extra piece that I cut off here to make that little section down there so it molds to the fucking fender. And then I just take the piece of paper, hold it down, go under, and you just take a marker and you trace along the bottom there until you get your piece. And then you take your template, go take some sheet metal, cut out some sheet metal, put your template back on there. And then what I do, see, so I made the flat bottom piece, right? I just hammered the edges over so that they sit flush. I just made a piece of shit, just took a piece of tube and flat bar, used just a regular ass hammer, put it on there, so I flattened the edges down. To make the back part, what I do is I took off the piece that I cut off of here. I had, you know, the fenders are probably this much longer before I hacked it. So I took that, set it on there. Obviously you cut off the sides so it'll actually sit on the fender. Tack it on there, weld it up, and then I just took some, I think I took a wash bucket and just made, you know, a circular template, and then I laid it along there, traced it out, cut that out, and then had everything welded up, and then you got your little seat pan. So it's pretty easy. Just make your template out of cardboard, lay your flat piece down, and then if you want to make this style, you don't need an English wheel, you don't need a power hammer, you don't need any of that shit. If you're using a builder fender, which most fenders you're going to buy if you're building a chopper are come longer than what you're going to use. I mean, the fender comes to like here, you know, you're never going to use that much. It's fucking gay. So the piece you cut off, you can use as the back piece of your seat. So you got a clean little seat pan, and then you just, you know, make your line on where you want to cut it, weld it up, and then you got a slick little seat pan. Now I just got to make my mounts for it front and back, and then it's good to go.